Sometimes in the points and miles world, we're bumped up against a deadline, whether it's when the annual fee is going up on a card like the Amex Platinum card that just happened, or whether it's you've got a specific amount of time to use benefits like your lounge benefits before they change with the Capital One Venture X. There's just a lot of different deadlines. And one of them is when a particular credit card might be canceled, discontinued, or sold to another bank. And that's what we're facing right now with both the Barclays American Airlines cards, the Aviator cards, but the real question has to do with the Hawaiian Airlines cards that have been issued by Barclays. So that's what I want to talk about today. The Hawaiian card, give a little review of the card. I have it, and just kind of tell you what I think is good about it and why you might want to get it and get it quick, because we just don't know how long it's going to continue to be available. So if you would hit the like and subscribe button, and let's dive into it together. The Hawaiian Airlines credit card is, of course, the card that was associated with that airline for many, many years. It was issued by Barclays, but because Hawaiian Airlines was recently acquired by Alaska, they've made a significant amount of changes, including within just the last little bit. In fact, just a few days as of the recording of this video, they have merged their rewards programs into what they're calling Atmos Rewards. And so now both the Bank of America cards that are associated with Alaska and also the Hawaiian cards that were issued by Barclays are now earning a single currency, and that is Atmos Rewards. And those rewards are, of course, good on both Hawaiian Airlines and also Alaska. Now, this isn't a bad thing for people who have this card because, as I've often noted in my lives and videos, one of my very favorite rewards currencies is Atmos Rewards, or what we used to call Alaska points, because you can get crazy good value. In fact, you can get good value on American Airlines flights when flying domestically with those points, or you can get really, really great business and first class redemptions when flying overseas. So this is a good program. It's not a bad thing that they merged them together, and now those Hawaiian cards are actually earning points that are much, much, much more valuable. But the question is, how long will Alaska Airlines, how long will they permit another bank to be issuing cards that earn Atmos Rewards? There's a lot of headache to it. They had to merge those two ecosystems. They had to merge those two banks and the rewards that they earn together. There's still maybe a few hitches, and I haven't seen all of my points transfer over just yet. I'm sure it'll work out. But those kind of things always happen when a bank buys another bank, or when a program buys another program, and they're having to merge them together. So the question really is, how long will these cards last? In the case of American Airlines, when American recently said they're going to go exclusively with Citi, whereas before they've been issuing cards through both Barclays and Citi, then just recently, Barclays discontinued allowing people to apply for the American Airlines Aviator cards. And so now that whole system's kind of in limbo as well. So what do we do about these Hawaiian cards? Well, if you do not have one, let me tell you, I really believe that it may be a limited time opportunity. You can still apply on the webpage. I think it's the Hawaiian Airlines webpage that still has an application link. Now, if you go to Barclays, you're not going to find an application link. You would have as of a week or so ago, but you can't find that now. But as of today, when I checked, there was still an application link. And it's a pretty good offer. In fact, you can earn 80,000 Atmos Rewards points for only $2,500 in spend, and I think it's the first 3 months. So 80,000 Atmos Rewards, that will get you 1.5 business class tickets at least to Europe. that is a very, very good value. Sometimes you can get American Airlines flights domestically for 4,500 or 7,500 or 12,500 points. So at a minimum, that 80,000 would be, say, 6 or so domestic flights, and at a maximum, much more than that, well over 10. So that is a very, very good sign-up bonus for a reasonable amount of spend. $2,500 isn't bad at all. Now, when we think about the Hawaiian card and the other benefits of the card, as far as earnings go, it's kind of lackluster. It's a pretty typical type card. It earns 3x points on Alaska and Hawaiian purchases. That's really nothing to get super excited about. Pretty typical for an airline card. It earns 2x on dining, grocery, and gas, which again, nothing to get super excited about, except for if you have a card that's earning, say, 3x in those categories, this card might actually be better because Atmos Rewards are worth more than a lot of, for instance, if you had something earning like a hotel currency, that at 3x, say, well, 2x Alaska or Atmos points is worth more than 3x, except for maybe Hyatt. It's worth more than 3x in almost any other hotel platform. So when you think about the 2x, it's not great. I mean, there are better out there, but it's kind of not bad because of the fact that these are Atmos reward points that are very, very valuable. And then the card earns 1x on everything else. Now, of course, you're going to get free check bags, as is true with almost any card that's an airline card that has an annual fee. And this one does. It has just under a $100 annual fee. And for that, you're going to get 2 free check bags. And it has no foreign transaction fees, which is, again, to be expected. But the card also does have some kind of interesting features that are kind of even more interesting because now they're merged with Alaska. You get a $100 discount on Alaska or Hawaiian Airlines for a companion when you're flying to Hawaii from the mainland United States. So that's that could be useful if you take, especially if you take trips to Hawaii, which we have friends on the West Coast who do that frequently. I mean, more than once a year. So that might be very useful for some people. Also, when signing up, you get a 50% discount on a companion on a flight, and that's good both on Hawaiian and also on Alaska metal. And that can be used for Hawaii, or the terms and conditions say that it can be used for an Alaska round-trip ticket in the United States or domestically. So that's a pretty neat feature too. So what do I think of this card? Well, really, it's not the best, highest earning card I've ever seen, so it doesn't get me super excited. But what does kind of intrigue me is, first of all, it has a really good sign-up bonus. It has a few little features that might be useful for some folks, particularly that 50% off feature at times. But what does make it intriguing is there aren't a lot of cards that you can earn Atmos rewards, and they're some of the most powerful points out there. So for that reason, I'd say this card is one to consider. If you don't have a Bilt card that you can transfer over to Alaska, or if you don't have the Bank of America Alaska cards, then this Hawaiian card might be very useful in order to acquire, to build up some super valuable points, and that is the Atmos Rewards currency. So let me know what you think of this down in the comments below. If you haven't yet, hit the like and subscribe button. Also consider my channel membership. It's just $2.99 a month. You can cancel anytime. I do early release videos, and I also do special videos just for my members. So consider that. Hit the like and subscribe button, and hopefully I will see you here next time.